Thank you for watching on Jumbo 2, James Chepto, Young Legends, Dr. Ando, Seribang Maweng, Masazi Patrick thinks Caesar is losing this one. Answer. Thank you for watching. Shidel Chidakwa, Rolando Jr. We can also have now some predictions on this match, because there's so many times usual Hunter seems to be hunted at his own game. He has a very good history in Kenya. Caesar, winner of the Grand Mchana, $6,000 that he won, a match that was streamed live on this very page, and so far in one single YouTube stream, it is the most viewed match between two African players in the history of pool streaming. That is the most viewed YouTube match between two African players. And there is a chance that one of these matches could surpass it, especially if we reach a final. Your guess is as good as mine. Caesar will not be guessing his next cue ball. He will be playing cue ball with intent, as he has now accurate white for yellow to the center pocket on the right, another yellow to the corner pocket, and we'll want to draw the cue ball bigly backwards, but with left English on the cue ball, because he wants it to a position where there is the black at the opposite end of the table and on the left. He's drawing back but with left spin, and has played neatly. This one is a frame. He's supposed to be registering again by Apple. Caesar 7 and Eshca 8. First time in long while, by the way, that Caesar is only down by one frame. And also it's the first time in quite a while that these two are facing off with perfect neutrality in terms of home ground, as 1.5 years ago they met in Kampala in Uganda, and then earlier this year they met in Bulawayo in Zimbabwe, with each player winning on their own home ground. This time around they get to meet at a neutral venue. Eshca leads by 8 frames to 7. Moses Maluza, yes sir, he won't survive today with that jersey. I don't know which jersey we are talking about. Agreement Kangasaru Maitabasa from Watch for Watching, must be somewhere in Zimbabwe. Young Legend is calling this one green. Eshca, you want him to win this frame by green apple. He will probably be going for the old fancy, the reds, no clear color, no easy apple to put to perfect here, but Eshca will be trying. He knows it that while he is a very good player, the best way of winning a frame against Caesar is not to give him chance on the table. Yes, outside their countries and teams, Eshca does represent Nevsan Selects. That's his management team, responsible for his travel, registration, upkeep everywhere he goes around the continent. He has played so fondly in the last 2-3 years in Zimbabwe, in Zambia, in Kenya, in Tanzania, in Uganda, and as far as China. Caesar does represent his management team, the ATA, and has been taken around the continents of the world. Of course, everywhere in Africa, from the east to the south to the north, as far as Morocco. He has also participated in the World Heibo Championships in China, where he got that tag of being Joy Heibo's star player and ambassador of joy in Africa himself, alongside South African Heibo player Jason Theron. And of late, of course, he did feature in Ultimate Pool in the UK and also had the most live viewed money match involving any African player. It was African versus European when he played with Chris Melling, and at one time the match had 7,800 people watching live, especially when they were watching the decider, when they were tying 2020 in that long race to 21 that has since then been won by Chris Melling. Eshca needs a big shot here. He wants to put red to the center pocket such that white ball bounces off the bottom cushion to move back towards the top end of the table. It is a well-potted ball. Either of the two reds now. His cue ball movement will be very critical here. Now he has this one big shot to make. When he makes a cut of the red, white ball can naturally be played into the cushion. If well guided, it could be played into the four balls, which are two yellows, a red and a black. He plays it into them and splits up the red. Unfortunately, white ball freezes at the top end of the table. Red ball a little bit not in a position where he could pot it easily. If he makes a sharp cut, he doesn't have control of the cue ball. If he tries to pot it by bank, potting it will be quite difficult, and that is what happens as Eshca misses the shot, as Caesar gets chance to finish the frame and equalize for the first time in the match. It is now 7-6. Royd Kabwe still down on Cornelius Keegan by 7 frames to 6. That match is on Mchana Pool Club Facebook page. I believe that after this round of matches, we should be starting with the losers category, because now we shall be having 8 players on the losers side of the chart, having gotten the first 8 matches. Each one of these players will be trying to be not amongst the 8 losing players. Now it's time for Caesar this time to get equalizer for the first time in the match after a lot of criticism in the match, also taking full advantage of a miss by Eshca.